In this video, I'm going to show you how using a regular note sheet can create the task and notes that I use within my automation. So here I am, start with a blank sheet. It's in Obsidian. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I like Obsidian for the way that it uses markup language. And I just titled this sheet Retro Arcade Club. And I want to send out an email to start a retro arcade club. I love retro arcade, so I first start typing a note. I'd like to start a club with people that have passion for restoring classic stand-up arcade games. And here I'm just typing freely. The tag that I'm using here is a dash, which automatically inserts after you do the first one, so it's creating a bullet list. So I'm going to add another note to this sheet. Does anyone have an interest or experience with this kind of retro arcades? Now, for this sheet, I'm going to add some agenda items that I want to talk about during the meeting. So I use hashtag agenda, and that's the other kind of keyword or tag that will take out anything after it and treat it as an agenda item in OmniFocus. So I'm going to put in 2 agenda items here. How often should we meet? ? And the second one, what should what should our goals be? Really simple. Now this isn't set up in OmniFocus yet. Nothing is in there regarding to this sheet, this project, or these agenda items. So it's kind of neat that you can start from scratch and just type like you would type out your notes. I'm going to add another section here where it looks like this is another note that I'm adding. Again, free flow thinking as I'm setting up this sheet. And I created this other little shortcut that will grab a link and title it and then just paste it into my note sheet. I use this all the time. So I can do this. If interested, I found a site and then it put Arcades Market. So we'll actually just title it and it won't look like that crazy HTML long link that sometimes gets put into emails. And it will save this as a resource, and it makes reading either my meeting sheets or agendas or follow-ups a lot easier for the end user. And I'm just going to add another one. I like this Lego. Here, check this out. And that'll be set up as more of a resource, and I'll show you how that was done. And I'm going to look at this other one. Here's another link I'd want them to check out that I think is cool. It's going to treat these as resources. Now I've typed up everything I want for the meeting, and then I hit a key command and it processes it. And so you can see in OmniFocus, it automatically created the project called Retro Arcade Club. It put in everything that I typed and appropriately had the label in it with the agenda being labeled as agenda. It put in those emojis that I like visually, and for the agenda, for notes, and for those resources.